Standing on the Moon is actually one of those songs that's really close to my heart. A lot of my songs tend to be pretty straightforward, but when I wrote Standing on the Moon, I wanted to write something that was a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more of a metaphor for a night that really changed me. It changed my perspective, the way that I see things, the way that I see people, the way that I see life. I don't know if you remember a series that was on the Discovery Channel called the Bible series, but along with that series was the story of Jesus, and they released that portion of the series as a movie called Son of God. And me and some friends of mine actually got invited to the premiere of the movie. And so we get to the premiere and the place is packed, and my friend is supposed to be saving me a seat next to him with some of our other friends there. And I went out to do something, and of course I come back and he met some girl and he gave her my seat. And so now the only seats left were the seats that were like way up in the top. So I made my way up the steps and I'm just so frustrated. I'm like, my seat was awesome, now it's terrible. I'm sitting up here by myself. And so I watched this movie from the balcony. And so at the end of the movie, I went back down to meet up with my friends. And so when I went down to where they were sitting, there was actually like this weird overhang that was like right above where they were, and it was really hard to see the screen because of this thing. You had to kind of like look under it. And I realized this whole time that their seats were actually really crappy. Just because they were closer, that their seats weren't better. And I was kind of way off by myself, and my seat was actually amazing. And I was just thinking about how I was up there all by myself watching this incredible story of this epic moment in our human history. And I'm kind of just distracted by the fact that I thought that my friends had way better seats. I was just thinking about how many times I do that in my life, where there's something so incredible happening right in front of me, but I'm so concerned with other people. Sometimes those other people have just as much to complain about as I do. And so when I wrote Standing on the Moon, I kind of wanted to write it again as this metaphor for this moment, for this night, for, you know, the fact that I was way up in this balcony section, standing on the moon, watching the sun go down, watching the crucifixion of Jesus, the Son of God, sacrificing his life for humanity because of his love. And how easy it is sometimes to just look at other people and what they have and to compare. That's why, you know, this whole song is written from the perspective of me floating out in space like, Houston, there ain't no problem. I'm right where I want to be. This is my story. I accept it, and I'm going to make the most of it. Because every time I try and live my life, trying to be someone else, trying to put myself in someone else's shoes, I miss the incredible things that are happening right in front of me. I miss every single thing in my life that I have to be grateful for, every single good thing in my life. And so my challenge to you guys is to live a life where you just look at what you have and you thank God for it, and you don't try and be in someone else's shoes, and you don't try and have your neighbor's house, and you don't look on Instagram and try and have other people's followers, and you don't try and have someone else's body or try and have someone else's this or that or their career or their money. We have the ability to walk out the most epic life possible, where we change the world around us. And so many of us are missing it because we're looking at what we don't have. And so many of us are missing it because we're so concerned with what other people have and what we deserve. And so I just want to encourage and challenge you guys to just walk out with what you have, because what you have is enough to change the world. Thank you guys so much for checking out this little vlog on the deeper meaning behind my song Standing on the Moon. Make sure you get this song on iTunes. Check out the acoustic version as well. And all the episodes of D+. I'll see you guys soon.